Round 7, and it's a crucial time for our two super sports to put their heads on the block. Each team has nominated an expert to represent them in a solo test of sporting general knowledge. For the Rose, that man is Barry Wilkinson. Good luck to you, Barry. You have 1 minute to answer questions starting from now. Who was the youngest ever winner of the World Amateur Snooker Championship?
Jimmy White.
Correct. Which woman was Britain's sole medal winner at the 82 World Cycling Championships?
Mandy Jones.
Mandy Jones, I'll give you that, correct. For which country did Clive Best of West Ham appear in the qualifying stages of the 70 World Cup?
Guyana.
No, Bermuda. Which batsman in 75 hit a century in just 44 minutes against the Australians?
Robin Hobbs.
Correct. Which country played France at rugby for the first time on French soil in 78 and lost 29-7?
Romania.
No, Soviet Union. Which British golfer tied for a second place with Johnny Miller behind winner Tom Weiskopf in the 73 British Open?
Neil Coles.
Correct. What is the youngest age a horse must be before it can compete in the Grand National?
6.
Correct. On which motor racing circuit would you find the Mulsanne Straight?
Dijon.
Le Mans. Where are the French tennis championships contested?
Roland Garros Stadium.
Correct. Identical twins Jane and Jill Powell both played for the same England team in 1981. What sport?
Hockey.
No, cricket. Which woman at the 76 Olympics won the 100 and 200 metres freestyle and 100 metres butterfly?
Cornelia Ender.
Cornelia Ender of East Germany. 7 points scored by Barry Wilkinson. That's an excellent score there. Good work by Barry. But now it's over to the Supersport for the board in Birtley, and that's Leo Ford. Good luck to you as well. You've got 60 seconds to get through, and your time starts now. Who won Britain's last individual Olympic show jumping medal?
Anne Moore.
Correct. Who was West Germany's captain in the 66 World Cup final?
Uwe Seeler.
Correct. Which county finished runners-up in the John Player League in 71, 76 and 77?
Essex.
Correct. Who was the first man to run a mile in exactly 4 minutes?
Roger Bannister.
Derek Ibbotson. Who did Leicester beat in the final of the 1980 John Player Rugby Cup?
Gosforth.
No, London Irish. To whom did Dick Richardson lose his European heavyweight title in 62?
Don't know.
Ingemar Johansson. In golf, who in 1965 was the first non-American for 45 years to win the US Open?
Gary Player.
Correct. How many different fences are there on the Grand National course?
4.
16. Mike Hawthorne was the first Briton to win the World Motor Racing Drivers' Championship. Who was the second?
Sterling Moss.
Graham Hill. Who was the 16-year-old who reached the ladies' singles final at the 71 US Tennis Championships?
Kerry Melville.
No, it was Chris Evert there. 4 points scored by Leo Ford in that very, very tough minute. And good work by the Supersports. A tough time that is for both of them, but let's look how they've affected the scoreboard. And my word, it really is close now. The board in from Birtley have 42 points, but the Rose are right in there behind them, 41. Well, there really is a finish on here, I think, because there's just a sprint to the tape left. We finished the quiz with a final round of quick-fire questions, but now there's a penalty point to the other side for a wrong answer. And, of course, this is your last chance to catch up. Chris Ronaldson was the 81 world champion, and his wife Leslie was the British Open champion. Leo Ford.
Real tennis.
Real tennis, correct. Which club won the Rugby League Championship in 58-59, and in doing so established a record of scoring Leo Ford?
Wigan.
No, it was St Helens, scoring 1,005 points. I'll give the bonus there to the Rose. Which Briton finished runner-up to Bruce Penhall in the 82 World Speedway final? Kevin Spencer.
Kenny Carter.
No, it wasn't. Penalty to the board. John Hayes.
Michael Lee.
No, it was Les Collins. Which man has scored the most goals in aggregate for Sunderland? Kevin Spencer.
Dave Holliday.
No, it wasn't. Penalty to the board. Board, can you take it? No, it was Charlie Buchan. Who is the only man to have taken 6 wickets in a Gillette Cup final? Barry Wilkinson.
Joel Garner.
Correct. Who is the only Briton to have won the men's 100 metres in the Olympic Games apart from Alan Wells?
Harold Abrahams.
Correct. Barry Wilkinson coming in there. Correct. Who scored 2 tries for the Northern Division in their memorable victory over the 79 All Blacks? Leo Ford.
Steve Smith.
No, it wasn't. Penalty to the Rose. Can you take it? Tony Bond. Who was the last world heavyweight champion before Ali to lose his world heavyweight title on points? Barry Wilkinson.
It was Max Baer.
Max Baer is correct. That's a brave man diving in there. And 2 points go to the Wall's End. What a tremendous finish. The Rose Wallsend winning the match there right at the death after a tremendous competition. Check again on those scoreboard. It was the Rose Wallsend 49 points, the board in Birtley 46 points. Very bad luck to the board in Birtley. It was a really seesaw match, but right at the end there, it swung back to the Rose Wall's End, thanks mainly to Barry Wilkinson getting right there at the death. Tremendous match, that, really tremendous. Well, two more teams next week. The United Services Club, Gateshead, face the 83 champions, the Mile House from Stockton, a time-teased derby, in fact. Standard of competition really does seem to get better as we go along. I hope you'll join us again next week for another sporting chance, so see you again next Friday. Bye-bye.